What you doing, Otaku? I'm the AC, and I'm going to talk about some anime news I've been keeping up with. I'm going to talk about two articles in particular I've been keeping up with. Both primarily come from the Anime's News Network, but I encourage you to go out and do your own research to look more into it, because there's, I'm sure, more to be found about what I'm going to be talking about. First, what I'm going to talk about is what bothers me a little bit is that HBO Max is getting 17 series from Crunchyroll on May 27th. Some of these series includes Inspector, Kisniver, Keep Your Hands Off Aizoka, and also includes ReZero, the director's cut, plus OVA. And man, some of these are like things Crunchyroll themselves have worked on, and I get that they're both HBO and Crunchyroll are both owned by the same overarching parent company, Warner Media. But it worries me a little bit. Some of these could have been like Crunchyroll exclusives, and Crunchyroll has said in the article that they're going to keep their whole library shelves. Not everyone's going to get everything, but still, like Inspector, that was like their first whole deal with their Crunchyroll originals, and they're just giving it to HBO Max. Maybe they're getting paid for it. I don't know the details of this deal, but the fact that it's not going to be exclusive to Crunchyroll when it was supposed to be a Crunchyroll original worries me a little bit. I don't know. I don't like it, and I'm trying not to be biased here because I don't really like HBO at all. I don't like most of their shows. They're not bad, but they're way overhyped. They're just expensive, flashy productions that they market a lot so that people are convinced they're good. That may just be me being biased, but I don't care about HBO. But I like a lot of the other Warner Media stuff that they own. So yeah, I don't know exactly how I feel about this, but it does make me wonder. Maybe Crunchyroll is going more into the production side of anime and less into the streaming. I mean, from what they've been doing, especially these past years, their streaming service hasn't really improved. It hasn't really made any of these big, like, something to really bring more people in, but they have been doing a lot more production. They either co-produce or they've been doing their originals. But now that they're getting rid of the originals, what are they doing? It's just really pushing them away from the streaming and more of the production. And I think that's what they're doing. Yeah, maybe they're getting more money so they can make more by letting HBO Max get in their stuff. Maybe they just have no choice. Maybe they're just being completely overruled and they just don't really get a decision on this. They must be making some kind of money from it. The other good thing though is HBO is a big thing, and if they're willing to get anime on it and the anime is coming from Crunchyroll, those are positives. It's good for the industry. Like I said, if Crunchyroll is getting a lot of money for it, it's good for them. But I really just don't think the streaming service is going to really improve. I think they might be leaning more towards production now for all these originals that are supposed to come out. I don't know. The other thing that disappoints me is that HBO Max is also going to be getting the entire Studio Ghibli, and dang it, I like Studio Ghibli, and it's a shame that it's going to a company that I don't like. But there's not really I'm not going to get HBO. This isn't enough to convince me. But Studio Ghibli was like streaming on other services outside of the U.S. It's a shame that HBO is the one to get it now, and that's probably why the other services didn't get it, because HBO bought it first. Whatever. On to other news. Still kind of talking about Crunchyroll originals, because all these originals are supposed to be getting in here. But another anime news network article I read, it's saying that there's some shows that have not been delayed. I know, weird way to say that, saying there's some that are not delayed. In total, according to the article, there are 9 that I guess are still on schedule, no delays or whatever. Some of these include Seen Yesterday for Me, My Next Life as a Villainess. Other ones I haven't really been watching, but one I have been watching, Tower of God. Apparently the animators are doing their job, but the whole production total isn't finished yet. Oh, that's my favorite one this season so far, so it's really worrying that it's not completely done. And this whole season is almost over with. So yeah, two of them, especially I really enjoyed seeing Yesterday for me, but there's a lot more I've been watching, like the Woodpecker Detective. That one doesn't finish. I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot going on, and 9, 2 of which aren't. Well, no, there's other. There's Ascendance of a Bookworm, but I'm not really watching those. It's just only 9, really. Maybe that's not out of the whole anime streaming industry, or I don't even know if that counts to Japan or only what's being brought to the US. I'm not exactly sure. If it's only 9 out of all of Japan, ooh, this whole thing going on in the world is really disrupting us more than we thought. Of course, I'm not going to be, I'll fool myself and just selfish and want to rush all these people and risk their own safety. So I want them to be safe so they can continue making anime and, just for their own good and health too. But yeah, it's a shame. There's only a month left, a few weeks left of this season. If all the anime just suddenly stop, oh man, I don't know. And then that means there's not going to be that much more anime starting. We've already seen a bunch of delays and a whole bunch of other anime. I don't know what to do. It's unsettling. It's understandable. It's just it's hard for me to imagine what's going to happen when I don't have new anime to watch. Of course, I can always go rewatch anime, which I do all the time, and I've been thinking of rewatching plenty, or watch stuff I haven't gotten a chance to watch yet that I somehow just missed. I don't know. But what do you think of this news? Like I said, go look into it more yourself. I just happen to always see Anime News Network stuff first, so that's why I jump on. But yeah, let me know what you think about HBO Max getting anime, about only a handful of shows on schedule. Let me know what you think in comments. But if you like what I have to say about my anime news, I like talking about anime news a lot. Of course, go ahead and like this video if you want to see me talk more about this stuff and other stuff. Go ahead and subscribe and share. You can see when I do all that. But until then, I'm the AC. Thank you for watching and bye.